All right, if you've seen any of my EDC videos, you may know that at least for the last couple of years probably, I've carried daily, all the time, a little Olight EOS flashlight. It's a little AAA flashlight about this long, very, very small, about the size of a AA battery. Well, I've misplaced it. I don't know what I did with it. Hopefully I'll find it. But in the meantime, the folks at Olight were kind enough to send me one of their S1 Mini Batons, and this thing is 600 lumens, smaller than a Bic Lighter. That's what we're going to be taking a look at coming up next here on Survival on Purpose. Welcome back to Survival on Purpose, your home for information and gear reviews related to camping, survival, and general preparedness for regular folks. My name's Brian. Thanks for joining me. So the folks at Olight not only were kind enough to send me one of their S1 Mini Batons, but they were also extremely kind enough to agree to be a sponsor for my 2018 coverage of the SHOT Show. So a big thank you to the folks at Olight for stepping up to do that. It makes a huge difference. Allows me to continue to bring you some of the cool stuff that you're going to see at SHOT Show this year. And this year, I got an invitation to the Media Range Day, so we're going to be looking at some really cool stuff that I haven't had a chance to look at for the past couple of years. So stay tuned for that. Also, before I talk about the flashlight, if you're not subscribed or whatever they call it over there on Facebook, but to my Facebook page, Survival on Purpose, then you might want to check that out if you're a Facebook person, because Olight is going to be doing a kind of a new products showcase or whatever, and we're going to be doing a live video from there, and maybe some more exciting news about that. And just check it out on the Facebook page and stay tuned. We'll talk about that as we get closer to SHOT Show, which is January the 21st or 22nd, something like that. I don't really remember the dates as I'm sitting out here on the old stump top in the almost dark. So speaking of almost dark, let me quit rambling and get to it. This is the S1 Mini Baton. This thing is 600 lumens. It is super, super cool. So much stuff I like about this little light. I'm going to try to not miss any of it and try to get through it quickly before it gets dark here. So first of all, let me say again, this is maximum of 600 lumens. You can see it's got the TIR kind of lens with a little bubble in it that does such a great job, in my opinion, of creating a really usable light pattern. Let's take a look at it. It's got a side switch on here like that. Then it's got this kind of a two-way pocket clip. You can clip it on that way. So if you want to use this like for a headlamp and you got a hat with a bill on it, you can just slide that right on there, and it works really great. Or it's got a more traditional pocket clip with the lens down. Or you can just take the clip off altogether and you can put that in your pocket. I like leaving the clip on it because it kind of gives me an index. I know the button's on the exact opposite of the clip, because the clip does not slide around. It's got little notches in there that allow you to use it as an index. So the other thing I think is cool about this, and we'll talk about the specs in just a second, is the battery. It's got a rechargeable CR123, but it's one of those, it's got a little micro USB rechargeable port right here, so you don't need an extra charger or anything like that. You just unscrew the cap, you plug it in to the included cable, and it charges, which is pretty cool. It also comes with a little lanyard that I never ever use, and the lanyard can clip right on the pocket clip there. But it's IPX8 waterproof, so it's submersible. It is 1.5 meter drop rated. Let's talk a little bit about the levels before it gets dark here, and then we'll let it get dark and I'll show the levels. So first of all, it features a Moonlight, which is a half a lumen, and basically to access the Moonlight, you just hold it down while it's off, long press it, and it comes on to a half a lumen. Really good for reading. Just turn it back off. You notice also, I'll show you that in a minute, but it has the kind of it doesn't just turn on and off right away. It's got a little bit of a delay there. It kind of gradually comes on and off, just to kind of help your eyes not be so shocked. Another feature it has, I like, it has a memory. So if you left it on the Moonlight and you turn it back on, it's going to come back on to the Moonlight. So if you hold it down, you're going to cycle through the different modes. It's got low, which is 15 lumens, which is good for 30 hours. Then it's got medium, which is 60 lumens. And there's 60 lumens, and it's good for 6 hours. It has high, which is 330 lumens, and that is good for 60 minutes. And then it has turbo, which is 600 lumens. And so basically to reach turbo, you're going to double click it. It goes to 600 lumens. Now, that's the 600 lumens for 1 minute. Then it goes to 330 lumens for 55 minutes. Now, did you notice how watch when you turn it off, it kind of fades out. It doesn't just click right on and off, which I think is a pretty cool feature. And it's also got the memory. Now, it doesn't really, the memory does not hold on the turbo. It holds everything but the turbo. So if you got it on, let's just let it cycle through. Low, medium, high. Put it on medium, turn it off. Turn it back on, it's going to be on medium. and you hold it down again, it goes back up to high. So very lightweight, very compact, as you can see. It's just as an example, here's my clipper lighter, and you can see there's the flashlight. So if you're familiar with the clipper lighters, they're about the size of a Bic. Trying to get this where you can see it. There you go. It's just very, very compact. And so you 600 lumens. This sucker's bright. Just wait till you see the night shots. This thing is bright. Speaking of that, let's do it now. Okay, here's the S1 Mini Baton. We'll start out with Moonlight. You just long press it, and that gives you a 0.5 lumens. Again, you can see, pretty good for reading with, good for 15 days. Hold it down, it's going to go to the next level, which is 15 lumens. You see it doesn't do a whole lot of lighting up the backyard there. If you tilt it down, if you tilt the camera down a little bit, you can see the grass, you see the ball out there. Not too bad there. The next level up is going to be 60 lumens. You can see the 60 does a pretty good job of lighting up the back there. You can kind of see it. And then hold it down again, it goes to the 330 lumens. A really big, nice spot back there in the backyard. And then if we double click it, it goes to the 600 lumens, which is pretty stinking bright in such a small package. So there is the S1 Mini Baton. And then you see it fades out like that, which is kind of a cool Olight feature. And then if you double click it from when it's off, it'll go straight to turbo. And that's the 660 lumens. Okay, well that was the night shots of the Olight S1 Mini Baton. And I gotta say, this could become my brand new EDC flashlight, even if I do find the EOS, because man, 600 lumens is great, and it's just very, very handy. The fact that I can go from 0.5 lumens, which is sometimes all you need just to see something at night just quickly, and it doesn't give you that wow shock, I'm blind in my night vision. But if you need 600 lumens, you got it, and that's really cool. As always, there will be a link in the description where you can buy your very own S1 Mini Baton. I gotta say, I really like this one. It's about the brightest light in the smallest package that I have seen, and it just, man, it plain works. And it's got just the Olight quality, no doubt about it. So again, thanks to the folks at Olight for sending me this so I could show it to you, and for stepping up to be a sponsor for the Survival on Purpose 2018 coverage of the SHOT Show. And as always, thank you for watching Survival on Purpose. I put out a brand new video every Friday and Saturday, very often random videos throughout the week. You can check out a new one right here. If you're not subscribed, you can click right down there in the corner and take care of that. I really appreciate the support. Once again, my name's Brian. You're watching Survival on Purpose. Remember, survival's not an accident. So be prepared. I'll see you next time.